Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box of the Technical Trader at TheTechTrader.com. It's Thursday night, the 23rd of March. These are the charts of the day. Well, it was kind of a funky day on Wall Street. You can see that they tried to extend yesterday's late bounce, got up in the morning on both indices. Flag looked like they had promise, but they rolled over. I wasn't surprised to see that. Trend lines broke, at least the short-term ones, and the entire two-day pattern and consolidation patterns may have broken. There was a little bit of a late pop to them. I'm still seeing the potential for tops in this range. Take a look at the overall pattern on the NASDAQ 100, left shoulder, head, and maybe a down-sloping right shoulder, or at least a bear wedge. The moving average is crossing over on the 50-day, on the 50-period moving averages for the 50-hourly charts. You can see that if they break these patterns to the downside, we can start to fall away a little bit here. Here's the S&P, kind of rounding top, roll over top, break down, snap back to resistance at the near the neckline, and back off. I think tomorrow is kind of critical. It's important the market shows where it wants to head in the next day or so. Individually, I'm going to show you some longs and shorts. FIVE with a breakaway from a falling wedge, exploited for 412 or almost 11% on 8 million shares. It's the biggest volume since December of 2015. It's a year and 3 months. Could be a breakaway move, and at this point, I wouldn't be shocked to see it run up towards 45.6 range, maybe 48. There's 8.7 days to cover on this one. Could get a follow through. Flexion with a nice pop too, broke out of a pattern that basically shows a resistance level through there that was taken out with a big explosive move. Now the all-time highs up in that range could be problematical, and we may see it stalling here and pull back. It is at the top of the short-term channels as well, but it was a big move today. 657 or 33.4% on over 9 million. And with 6.35 days to cover, a bunch of that was covered today. Nevertheless, it could extend, but be careful on this one as there isn't clear targets with an overhead resistance just ahead. PENN had a big day as it gapped, ran up $1.79, almost 12%. 8.8 million shares, the biggest volume I've ever seen in this stock, and there is resistance just ahead, up around 17.5. So if it gets through that, then we're looking at potentially something up towards the 19 range as my next target. 4.75 days to cover. Race was upgraded. The stock continues to explode. This stock has run from 38 to 71 in the last several months, last 9 months. Slow and steady, but up. Today it popped out. It went through the consolidation zone to new highs. Looks to me like a target around 73.5 for short term. 8.44 days to cover. The intermediate target shows a move up towards 77. SWIR 30.05 up 160. That's a gain of 5.6% on a million shares. More importantly, the flag was broken and it's extending now. 33 and 39 are targets. Great looking chart. This is my kind of chart. We shall see. New issue Therapix. Take a look. This is the last couple days. It actually came out at 6:30, then ran up to 9, pulled back, and today reached almost 11. My target was 1090.11. We hit 1095, right in that range, and backed off. Now the initial support, if you're interested, on Therapeutics comes in around 985, followed by secondary support around 915.25 right there. Any pullback or retracement, I think, may be a buy for higher levels. Wanted to show you the UVXY because I got to tell you, folks, look at the up volume in the last 3 sessions. I have never seen the UVXY trade that kind of volume on an up move, particularly. Yeah, we had some good volume here, and it moved up for 5 or 6 days. But this one's a more powerful move and a big reversal engulfing bar with huge volume of 60 million and a bit of a follow through. Yes, the volume's waning a little bit. Let's just say that short-term resistance to keep in mind would be 20. If it punches through that, we may have a shot at 23 3/4. But there is some resistance at the 50-day moving average, which comes in around 22.41. So 20, 22.40, 50 zone, 20, 23.5, something like that. That's going to be my target up there. If in fact we get a downward move in the markets. VRAY has now been up for 4 days in a row, 7 of the last 8. Reaching it up across my target zone. I had an $8 swing target. The next target is now around 9. We get there and we take it off the table as it's short-term extended, but it looks terrific. Varonis, nice pop. If you take a look at this, it's approaching key resistance. We get through that. I'm looking for 36 and then 39. Really nice long-term chart. And after a long consolidation, we had 5 waves here and a big consolidation there. Looking for another big move that eventually gets this one into the low 40s. Wi-Fi, another good day. After being up for 7 days in a row, it pulled back for a couple and lower volume. Today it popped right back again. Now your support's 12.5 and your target's 14. Look at the short side. Boxer short AYI was down 276 today and is in a process of maybe rolling over. We'll just have to see whether it's able to hold the support in that zone, which comes in around 199, 200. If we get below that, we could start to fall away. I wouldn't be surprised to see a big drop into the 170, 75 zone at some point. Cardtronics backed off a little bit yesterday and the day before, and today popped a little bit after the sharp pullback, but overall that's a pretty bearish look as a wave 1 and 2. Looking for wave 3 to 36.7. Dollar General continues to fall today, took out support. The last bastion of support in my mind is here. If we get below 66.5, we're looking at a $60 stock, if not high 50s. 5 prime Therapeutics, excuse me. Head and shoulder rollover. Bear wedge, we showed you that a couple of weeks ago. The stock has dropped off sharply from 49 to 34 and change. We may see it come down even further. At this point, I think this is more like what it should be. So I'm looking for lower levels towards 31, 32. Pretty toppy looking chart. Parsley Energy as well. Looks like they completed the top formation, forming a bear wedge. It's been down for 4 days in a row. If it breaks that wedge, we could see it plunge into the mid-20s. PZZA also working its way lower. Bear wedge, bear flag, barely hanging on. There's support right there. You can see where it's headed, 69 and 63.5 if we break down, which I think we're going to. UPS big wedge is not going to break. Today was down a bit, but it looks like it just moved underneath that line. And I think it falls away towards 99 and 94 if it breaks that level. And finally today is Yelp, which finally broke that flag, it appears. I think we're headed down towards 29, 27, 24. Those are targets going forward. Folks, that's the long and short of it tonight. And TGIF tomorrow is Friday. We'll see if we can